Hello. All right, I think I'm starting right on time. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, this is Portia Parcher. Today's Stitch Talk is going to be about future challenges. So if you're new here, definitely say hi. And if you're an old time watcher, say hi. Today we'll be talking about, hold on, I'm trying to get my camera set up here. I'm using my phone today. Good times. Anyway. Today, we'll be talking about future Stitch Talk challenges. So, if you don't know, I, as the host of Stitch Talk, my own show or whatever, I do these challenges in a group called Stitch Talk. It used to be actually a fit and stitch group where we talked about like fitness stuff and then stitching, but that kind of died out basically, and kind of people just wanted something more heaven earth design stitch related. So I actually don't post any more fitness stuff over in that group. So basically that group, I hold a bunch of different challenges. They're super fun all year long. And then, hey, Chandra. And then I also, there's like prizes and fun stuff like that. And then I'll be more consistently posting the Stitch Talk videos in there as well, because there'll be a Stitch Talk group. Anyway, so, hey, Dana. I'm super excited about this video because I came up with some challenges and I'm like, woo, like super excited about them. But anyway, can you feel my excitement? You should, because I'm like mega excited, and my hair is kind of crazy too, so that just adds to the excitement. But anyway, so if you're over in the Stitch Talk group, we are doing a 60-day challenge right now. We started on Monday, which was pretty cool. Hey, Roxanne, and we started on Monday. We're all dedicating 60 days to stitching either 1 or 2 heaven earth designs, so it's like super cool. Hey, Leanne, so the next challenge that we have coming up, and none of these have dates yet. These are just ideas I'm throwing out there that I'm super excited about. The next challenge, with some of you, if you're in that group, you already know that I've been thinking about doing this challenge. The challenge is definitely happening, and there are also some people who are helping out with that. So that's super cool. Anyway, our next challenge after the 60-day challenge is going to be the 100-day challenge. This is going to be a little bit different than what I've done in the past. It's super cool. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Phyllis. Because for this 100-day challenge, you're going to be marking off like an actual, not a heaven earth design chart. Well, obviously you're going to mark off your heaven earth design chart, but you're going to commit to doing a heaven earth design for 100 days. Hey, Catherine. I'm not sure if it's going to be just 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. I don't know. I have to figure that part out. But anyway, so you're going to have like an actual like daily chart that you're going to check off for proof. And the way that this challenge is going to work, there is a gift incentive. It's really cool. So every 10 days that you mark off this chart that you have, you're going to get an entry into a drawing. Now, here's a drawing. There are 2 drawings. There's a drawing that Shannon Stone has been so awesome. She's donating her own funds to put toward a rock for someone who completes all 100 days. So if you complete all 100 days, you get put into Shannon's drawing, which is really cool. So you can possibly win a rock. If you don't know what a rock is, it's a random act of kindness. So something on your wish list is something you could win, which is really cool, right? And then you will also possibly win a rock from me. I'm actually putting my own funds into the challenge. So every 10 days you get an entry. So day 10 you get an entry, day 20 you get an entry. That is if you've stitched consistently all that time. There is no stitching count for that, Leanne. Good question. There's absolutely no stitching count. Some people can't even make it to do 1 stitch per day, you know? So this is really kind of cool, because if you at least do, you know, obviously 1 stitch per day, you are moving forward. And it's all about progress. All my challenges are about consistency, because consistency is so important in every area of your life, and reaching goals is all based on consistency. So that is the gist of the 100-day challenge. When that challenge comes up, there will be like more concrete details about it, but that is the first one that I came up with. The next one, I'm super excited. And I actually borrowed this next idea from a fitness challenge that a community that I'm in does. It's going to be called the Mount Everest Heaven Earth Design Stitching Challenge. Now listen to this. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, so this challenge is going to be 30 days long. I honestly, and you can comment below if you think this is a little bit cray-cray, but the way that the challenge works, so if you know anything about Mount Everest, which I didn't, but in this fitness challenge that I did, the goal was to walk at least 29,029 steps. The way that the challenge is going to go, you have 30 days to stitch at least 29,029 stitches, okay? And the reason why it's that number is because that's the elevation of Mount Everest. How cool is that? I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, that would be cool as a stitching challenge. So I'm thinking that that'll be a 30-day challenge. If you get to the point where you're able, when you do at least 29,029 stitches, then you get entered in for a prize. That is going to be another prize one. Not all of these are going to have prizes because I am like spending my own money. People want to donate, that's cool, doesn't matter. But this is also going to be entered in for a prize, okay? And so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm super excited about that one. Let me get some emojis. Do you guys think that's cool or lame? Let me know. Because I'm creating these, I definitely want to know like what you're thinking. And I don't even know if I can see emojis on here. But anyway, hey Caitlin. Sorry, I just touched my phone. Okay, hold on. I gotta set up here. Maybe. Okay. You can kind of see me. Anyway, so the next one. Okay, I think Samantha likes that idea for the challenge. Okay, cool. Give me some emojis. Let's see. Some thumbs up. Give me some smileys, some heart faces. I don't know. I don't see any emojis, so if you're doing them, I can't see them. Struggle. Anyway, so that is the second challenge that I came up with. The third thing is the virtual stitching retreats. I've done these before. If you've been a part of that group for quite some time, you know that I did these a lot about last year. And the way that those work is typically I would pick, like, my husband's in the military, so I would pick a weekend when he's, like, gone for the whole weekend. And I would actually, like, have a virtual stitching thing. So it would be like a retreat, which is pretty cool. And what we would do is we would use this site called Zoom. It's zoom.us. That's what we would use. And so when we're on zoom.us, we're able to like see each other. We can like look at each other's cross stitch. We can see each other's faces. We can hear each other talk, all that thing, all those types of things, which is pretty cool. Hey, Terry. And because of that, it's just a really cool environment. You get to see the people that you're talking with, you know? And so the virtual stitching retreats is, we just, you know, pick a chart. We pick whatever you pick a whip that we're doing, and we go on there. It's like 45 minutes, and we do it. It's 3 days. Typically, there's a prize if you post your whip for 3 days. You get entered into a drawing for a prize. It just kind of depends. I haven't decided prizes or anything like that, so it just depends what I have going on. And then so that's the stitching retreat. We just pick a weekend. We all like I post a link in the event page or the group page or whatever, and then we all meet up on Zoom. And I think there's like a cap for how many people, but we meet up on Zoom, which is cool. And then we stitch together. We can talk about whatever. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, that's virtual stitching retreats. I will start those back up in the next couple of months as well. The next one I thought was pretty cool. The next one is going to be a 5-week Heaven and Earth Design Stitching Games Challenge. So this one is pretty cool because it's going to go for 5 full weeks. And the first week, basically, I call it stitching gains because you're literally gaining in your number of stitches per week. And I got this actually from a corporation that I work for. One of the leaders in the corporation, he actually put something together in regards for our, like, made a goal in regards to, like, the amount of clientele that we're working with in the corporation, which is pretty cool. So I just stole this idea from him. Anyway, so in the first week, you're going to do 10 stitches every single day in the first week. Week number 2, you're going to do 20 stitches every single day. Week number 3, each week it increases. Week number 3, you're going to do 30 stitches every day. Week number 4, you're going to do 40 stitches every day. And then week number 5, you're going to do 50 stitches every day. So it consistently moves up, which I thought was pretty cool. So it's consistently moving up over time so that by week 5, you're doing 50 stitches per day. And this is a big deal, especially for those who don't make the time to stitch or whatever. If you just want to learn, develop, or I could just say strengthen the muscle of consistency. Some of us don't even have consistency in like any part of our life, like, you know. But I thought that was pretty cool. So that's the idea for that. So that's another challenge. The next challenge I came up with is going to be called, and actually this challenge is in honor of my dear friend, Courtney Dewberry. I believe that's her last name. Love that girl. She's hilarious. But she kind of has this thing where she like loves to rotate a lot. And so she's all about rotating her charts. And so this is for you, Courtney. I hope you're watching this. Somebody tag Courtney Dewberry. I'm going to tag her when I'm done. Okay, so hey, Kimberly. For this challenge is pretty cool. It's called Gotta Change It Up Heaven Earth Design Stitching Challenge. The way that this works is this is for you rotators. I personally will not be doing this one. Actually, I guess I could because I do technically have a mini or started as well. So I could technically do this one. But anyway, the way that this one works is it's going to be for 8 weeks. You can kind of match, like kind of mix and match how you want to do this. I'll kind of leave it up to you. But my idea, because not everyone has this many projects going, but week 1 and 2, you're stitching on project 1. Week 3 and 4, you're stitching on project 2. Week 5 and 6, you're stitching on project 3. And then week 7 and 8, you're stitching on project 4. Obviously, if you don't have 4 whips, some people have way more than that. The whole limit is 4 whips. And the reason why is because consistency again. Consistently stitching every 2 weeks on a different project. You still get something done. That's cool, right? Anyway, so that's the idea for that one. And then the last one is one I came up with. Hey, April. And this one is actually going to be a yearly one. I'm going to do this every year, and like we're going to keep track of the winners because this is competitive, okay? This one is called Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Boss. How cool, right? So basically, you could probably guess what this one means. So the way that Stitch Boss is going to work is the idea is who can stitch the greatest number of stitches in 21 days. So it's going to be every year, somebody will be crowned or whatever, Stitch Boss. Maybe there'll be like a reward or something. That would be kind of cool, right? I don't know. I would probably have to ask Michelle if I could do something like that. If there's like an award or like with the Heaven Earth Design like logo or something. I don't know. Anyway, so it's called Heaven Earth Design Stitch Boss. I thought this was cool. Those who participate in this are going to stitch for 21 days. The person who does the greatest amount of stitches is going to be called the Stitch Boss. Cool, right? I thought it was cool. Anyway, so if you guys like these ideas, please show me some love. Give me some emojis. Let me know that you like these, because obviously if you don't, we don't have to do them. These are ideas I came up with that I thought was pretty cool, but it's me and my brain and not your brain. So your brain is more important than mine in this case, because this is for you. I don't do the challenges for myself. I do them because a lot of people enjoy them. So, you know, Kimberly says, if you don't have 4 projects, you have to do more shopping. Well, yeah, so you can start new projects if you want. It doesn't matter. Hey, Pam. Or you could just do old whips for that. I mean, like I said, a lot of people have a lot of whips. And I could even do like a challenge where you pick like an old whip that you haven't touched in like 10 or 20 years or something. And then you could work on that. But these are just a couple of challenges that I came up with. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, so that's basically it. We have those 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 challenges plus a virtual stitching retreat. So if you were just hopping on, you miss all the fun stuff. So once this is posted, go ahead and watch from the beginning. Definitely let me know if you have any ideas on things that you think would be cool, or if you want to modify any of the things I said, or if you don't like something, like let me know. Yes, of course, Leanne. I will definitely announce them when they start. It just kind of depends on how the year goes. The next one will definitely be the 100-day challenge, and I'll be posting about that. And then the other ones I'll be posting as they come along for sure. All right, that is the end. This is a short stitch talk. How many minutes are we at? Oh, 13 minutes. There you go. Short video of the day. There you go. Anyway, love you guys. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Hope that you get some stitching in. For those of you who are doing the 60-day challenge, you definitely got to get some stitching in. Kimberly says she'd have to have a stitching vacation. Hey, Latha, I'm actually just about to hop off, but you can watch from the beginning. Thanks for hopping on, though, and watching. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, yeah. So have an awesome weekend. Have some fun. Do something fun. Get some stitching in. If you're in the 60-day challenge, obviously keep stitching. I love watching the post over there. And if you want even more information about these posts, like as they keep coming, as the challenges come up, then definitely join the other group, and I'll post that on there. Of course, you don't have to join that group. I will always post what it is in here, but most of everyone who's actively doing the challenge is doing the challenge in there. Obviously, I'm not trying to steal from the Heaven Earth Design group, but everybody that is in that group is also in this group. So it's not like you have to leave one and join the other or whatever. It's not a big deal. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.